Friday again. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday. Hello. It's Friday again. So, time for another installment of Friday Puzzle Time. Today, again, we are going to learn from a real game between real chess masters. And let's see what today's puzzle entails. Jumping into the action, Black has just made a move, knight from d3 to e1, with the idea, probably, to pressure this pawn. As we can see, there is some pieces that are close to attacking that pawn and delivering a checkmate or a very nasty attack, at least on the white king. So, as white, we need to now find the best move. I'll give you a little hint. It is not a knight move, because if that knight moved anywhere, basically, I'm not going to draw all the arrows, but wherever the knight moves, that will be followed by queen takes g2 checkmate. So we're not looking for a knight move. We can definitely continue to play well by exchanging the bishops, because this bishop is a very attacking piece for black, so our bishop can be exchanged for it, but there is a better move. So with this intro, I invite you to pause the video. I'll be quiet for a few seconds, have a think what's the best move, and then we'll discuss afterwards. Pause now. Right, so let's see if you found the best move. In this position, and actually in the game, white played the best move, which is probably the move that's one of the least likely moves to consider, h4. So, at first, this move looks a bit strange, so let's see why it's the best move. If we look at the position, we don't have a good attack yet on the king, so as I said, this move is completely fine to keep the game equal, exchanging the bishops, but it's not really going to give us an advantage. It's too soon, and the position does not allow for some crazy queen sacrifice or anything like that. Black can just capture with either the king or the bishop and win the game. As we mentioned, this knight cannot really join the attack because of an immediate threat that prevents it from doing anything crazy. So we're out of options, or almost out of options. The best move in the position is h4, because, as we mentioned earlier, we can exchange this bishop. It's guarded by the black queen. But this silly looking move at first actually makes the queen have to move. So where can it move? It could go... first we need to see which places the queen can go and still defend the bishop. Well, here and here, and I guess here. So on f5, e5 or d8 are the only three squares where the queen can move and still be pointing towards the bishop. This square is guarded by the knight. This square is guarded by the bishop on d4 and the queen on c7. And d8 is guarded again by the queen. So wherever the queen goes, of the many other squares that it can go, actually that's not even a good one, it will not be guarding the bishop. Probably the best move for black is actually to capture that silly pawn, but that will be followed by capturing the bishop. So if we go back to the position in the game, a game between masters again, black overextended with this move, knight to e1. The position currently is equal or almost equal, but definitely not losing. And after an attacking, normal looking move, which probably black was feeling too good about it, seeing that they can't lose the bishop, after this very cheeky, quiet move, h4, now the game is lost. So, I hope you found that one. If not, I think the guiding lesson here is when you have something that's very weakly defended, like a bishop by a very strong piece, see if you can kick out that piece. And also sometimes the quietest move is the best move. And this is what you can learn from this puzzle. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a nice weekend and don't go too crazy. Or do. Bye. See you in the next one.